Alright guys, what's up? As you can see, my room is a mess. Alright, anyways, I did not get this Rapid LED kit in the mail. I did a little research and I found that these guys are in San Francisco. And I live in the area, so I went by. I emailed the guy first though, and I said, can I stop by and maybe pick up some LEDs? And he was like, yeah, sure. And yeah, that's how our conversation went. So I went by and I just came back and I'm really excited to start doing this. So first, I'm gonna show you guys everything I have, and then the second video I'm gonna make, it's gonna be on how I tested the LEDs. Well, the second video is going to be on how I'm going to make my workstation organized and nicely accessible and organized, because this stuff can get really messy and, you know, it's not good to get it messy. Alright, so to start off, we have a drilled and tapped anodized heatsink. That's where the hanging kit goes, with that little notch. I'm not using a hanging kit. I'll talk to you guys about that in a bit. But yeah, 6" by 9" anodized heatsink. This heatsink holds 24 LEDs. Now, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm not gonna count. Okay, and yeah, that's how many LEDs it holds. 24. If you get 3 of these guys and fill them up with LEDs, you're pretty much set for a 40-gallon tank, I would say. If you want SPS and stuff. If you just want softies, you can go a little lower. But yeah. So yeah, that's the heatsink. And he gave me a free splash guard. And this is a 1/8 piece of plexiglass, and this is not glass, so do not be scared of it. And plexiglass is more see-through than glass. Come on, camera. Alright, so this is a dimmable 10-volt, what do you call it? A dimmable 10-volt LED driver. So this takes out 10 volts, puts out 10 volts, and this is gonna power my ultraviolets and my royal blues, and it dims from 30 to 700 mA. So 700 being the highest and 30 being the lowest. So yeah, that's one. And oh look, I just noticed this. Okay, the camera's not picking it up. But it says LED positive, LED negative, dimmer positive, dimmer negative. So yeah, that's what that says. And here's my other driver for my cool white LEDs, and these guys get a fat driver because they run at a higher voltage, and yeah. So we got positive voltage and negative voltage. And then we have dimmer positive and dimmer negative. Alright? So this is the wires. Black, it says, is negative, obviously. Red is positive. Blue is positive dimmer. And white is negative dimmer. So let me tell you guys one thing. When I first started researching on this, I was really confused. It was like so confusing. Like I did not understand anything that was going on in the videos on YouTube. But here's what you guys got to do. You guys actually have to get the parts and feel them and like actually get a good look at them in order to know what you're doing. All right? And I don't know, I felt like I'm like really good with electronics. I mean, I built my own computer and everything, and I couldn't understand this simple LED fixture. So I was like, I felt like really stupid, you know? But you gotta actually kind of get a feel of it first, and then after that, everything will be a breeze. Like, I'm dead serious right now. So I'm gonna make these videos as much as I can helpful, but you gotta actually kind of get a feel of the actual like everything in order to actually like know what's going on. And yeah, so that's my recommendation to you guys. Just get your parts and get a feel of it. And they have a return policy on all this stuff, as long as you don't like mess it up and stuff. The LEDs, the only thing that has a special return policy. As soon as you solder on them, you cannot return them. And wire, I mean, why would you return it? It's like 67 cents. The screws, alright, so these are the screws. And this came with my anodized heatsink. Alright, let's see. Let me get this UV off, the other UV. So I ordered 2 UV, 2 cool white, and 2 royal blue. Now, the reason I ordered 2 of everything was because when I first thought about it, I was like, what if there's too much blue and too much UV, and when I ramp up my white, it's still too blue. So that kind of cut out the choice of having 3 blue. So that's why I went with 2 white, 2 UV, and 2 blue. Maybe like when I get enough money later on, like next year or in a few months, I can actually like stock up the LEDs and add as many colors as I want. They have red, they have green. I mean, you can go straight out Ecotech on this project here. You can make Ecotech LEDs on this thing. But the only problem with that is you would have to get like tons of these drivers and run each driver off one LED. And some of these drivers have like the lowest voltage kind of problem. So you would have to run a couple LEDs on one driver and do it like that. But it's not a problem. I mean, I'm running 2 royal blue and 2 UV on this driver and the 2 cool white on here. Eventually, I'm looking forward to throwing on or maybe a red onto the UV and the royal blues. So I'm keeping the whites separate because you know you want to control your whites. That's the main thing you want to control, so you can have a good look. And here's the tester he gave me for free. Just basically a battery holder. If you don't want to spend the money at Rapid LED, you can go to Radio Shack and get it for like $2. And it also came with a power cord. Alright, pretty standard. And then it comes with some lenses, thermal paste, some wires, some pre-cut wire, and the pre-cut wire are tinned, I believe. Are they? No, the pre-cut wire is not tinned. You have to tin them yourself. Thermal paste and waterproof screw cap things. This is my potentiometer for my dimmer. The royal blue and the UV are going to run off one, and the whites are going to run off the other. Here's the knobs, and it has like a little casing. He didn't give me the 10-volt adapter for this because they don't have any. That's why their website right now says that currently not available for this product. So he gave me a discount on this. He gave it to me for like $10. Yeah. So that's that. Wire, boxes. But yeah, that's about it for this video. This is my order. 6 Ultra Premium LED DIY kit with dimmable driver. 0 to 10 volt dimmable nano driver. Anodized splash guard, blah blah blah. Wires, the thing, and since they didn't have it available online to print out, I literally just wrote it down. And I showed him this paper, and he got me everything I needed. Really cool guy. Rapid LED. Right now, you're at an A+. Now, let's see if you could keep it up. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. And goodbye.